And listen to me. Listen to me. Marriage is for man, one man. Adam, Eve. Not Adam and Steve. Not Eve and Arlene. It's not. Why are we trying to remix this thing? If he wanted it remixed, he would have done it at the beginning. He didn't. This isn't an attack. I'm not judging. I'm not. But this just breaks my heart that these people are being led astray. They are being fed a lie. That should bother you as a Christ follower, worshiper, believer. That should hurt your heart to know that your neighbors are being led astray. And it's happening in our churches. That should bother you. This church is affirming what God has literally said is total damnation. It's an abomination. According to God, you either choose God or you choose your own selfish desires. You see, the devil, he don't come dressed up with a red cap and pointy horns. He don't. He comes as everything that you wish for. He does. He don't mind if you go to church and read your little Bible as long as you don't live by it. And that is exactly what's happening at Powell Presbyterian Church, pastored by Reverend Katina Sharp. The living word. The living word teaches us to love our neighbors as ourselves. That means I'm going to look out for you as I would look out for myself. If I had a friend that knew I was addicted to pornography, and every time I spoke to him about this addiction, and he didn't try to turn me away from that addiction, he's not a neighbor. And he is not a true friend. He's not. And ain't none of us perfect. We all dealing with something that we need God to deliver us from. So I'm not coming from a place of holier than thou, but I got to call this out. A bad tree can't produce good fruit. This church's foundation is rooted in sin with unrepentance. There has to be a change. Like I said before, you can't stay the same. You can't. And God's standard of right and wrong, it don't never change. Popular opinions change, culture changes, but never this living word. Never. This living word, it won't change. It will not change. His truth, not my truth, his truth. It's eternal. It's written. It is finished. And when someone is challenging you to do better, it's not an attack. It's not an attack. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17. It says, iron sharpens iron, and one person sharpens another. This is all this is. This is a true test of love. My question is, can you be offended and still love that person? I'm calling this church out, and I'm hoping that they will wake up. I'm hoping that there will be a revelation. I'm hoping that the pastor of this church will realize in her heart, mind, spirit, and soul that what she is doing is not right. It's not. But the truth of the matter is, if things don't change at this church, this pastor of this congregation, if she don't turn from her wicked ways, she will spend, and those who follow her will spend eternity without the presence of God. And I hope and pray that does not happen. Because I know God has a plan for them outside of this. And it's a plan that they must fulfill. But he has given us free will. The question is, what will they choose? Man, y'all like, share this video. And as followers of Christ, man, we cannot stand and be silent on these issues. We can't. It's not coming from a place of hate. It's not coming from a place of judgment. It's just coming from a place of love. And those would be facts on facts on facts on top of facts. To God the glory. Carry on.